Today I'm experimenting with meatloaf pasta in the Instant Pot. It could be an epic fail, but you never know till you try. I have my favorite rotinis, my favorite sauce, a big hunk of frozen meatloaf from my freezer, homemade meatloaf, a little bag of frozen green peppers from my garden, an onion, the 2 remaining little tomatoes from my now frozen garden, and some various things. Oregano I like to put in, basil, and some garlic I'm trying out. It's freeze-dried garlic. I'm going to see what happens. Okay, I have my ingredients out. You don't have to memorize these because I will put them in the video. I'll list them. I have the green pepper out ready, the tomato chopped up, 2 cups of pasta ready, and I'm going to stir fry the onions. The stir fry feature I think is one of the best features of this pot because the pot is so deep that it doesn't splatter in your face or all over your stove or anything. It heats up pretty quick. I do onions on medium with a little olive oil. Medium is what it sets at normally. It's called normal actually. I don't need it to be really high heat because I don't like burnt onion taste. Wow, these smell so good. I've turned it off now. I don't need to cook the onions very long. I'm going to put everything else in the pot and then figure out what to set the timer for. So, peppers in there. Probably could have sauteed them a little bit. Tomatoes. Whole jar of sauce. I'm hand holding this camera. Hope it doesn't get too shaky. Stir that up a little bit. I'm going to add some, sprinkle in some basil and oregano. That's just sprinkled in there. Okay, I just added a half a jar of the Prego water. It's a good way to clean out the jar. And I'm hoping it gives enough moisture for my 2 cups of pasta. Forgot to add the garlic in. Stir that up a little bit. 2 cups of pasta. Stir that up. And then big hunk of meat, I'll just throw that in the middle. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but it's fun to try something. Okay. I think I'm going to set this on high for 20 minutes and just see what happens. I'll let you know. I forgot, for those of you who might be new to the Instant Pot, I set this on manual. I didn't know which one of the menu items to really choose, so I pushed manual here, and it automatically sets for 30 minutes. I just bumped it down with the minus button to 20 minutes, and after a few seconds you get the on, and when it gets to pressure, which can take 15 minutes or so, then it will start timing the 30 minute or the 20 minutes that I set it for. And then it will beep when it's done. It's been 5 minutes now since the 20-minute pressure cooking part is up. This is just to show you I can't even open the lid yet. Just can't do it. It has been warming now for 23 minutes. Looks like the lid can come off. We'll see what we have. Okay. Alrighty, the meat, which was a frozen hunk, I can now chop up. The pasta looks fantastic. There's enough sauce. I might have used a little bit too much, water, and it might be a little mushy. but it looks just wonderful. Lunch is over. These are the leftovers. It was incredibly delicious. The pasta's a little bit overcooked. Because they're rotinis, they're a little softer than some pastas, so next time I might cook them for 15 minutes instead of 20. And the natural release was 20 minutes too. So you keep that in mind when you're making pasta. I think I could use a little more pasta than 2 cups. Might have been able to use a little less water, but it was honestly so delicious I don't care. The big hunk of frozen meatloaf was just tender to the touch and very heated through. Easy to make. We kind of made meatballs out of it, and so it was totally a success. Meatloaf pasta.